Hello, Zalalam from 2620 is active. Today we will see how to use threads in a synchronized fashion. But before that, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. And if you like the video, like, comment, and share. So, as we have discussed in our lecture on threads and on previous exercise on threads, we have seen that threads are very important to run activities parallelly, and when we use methods in or tasks in a thread, sometimes when a thread slips and we call another thread, there might be events where our tasks could be fragmented at different spaces where they might not give meaning to the user. So to avoid that one, we will use thread synchronization. So when we say thread synchronization, when we call methods which are synchronized or methods which are in synchronized statements, these methods will execute tasks in a complete fashion and meaningful fashion. To demonstrate that one, we will see very simple classes. We will create very simple classes. For example, we will create a printer class, print message class, and we will use a method, let's say void print message. So let's say let's do that one, and if we consider this item or message kind of item which has to be brought in two separate activities, we could say okay. Then the second part of this message could be brought up by after a second, let's say, and we use the closing stars. Okay, so this is a class which is bringing message to the user, okay, at a different time. Then we will create new class, okay, we call it message user, and let's make it implement runnable. Okay, it implements runnable. Okay, and we will implement the, we have to override the run method. So let's have a print message class. Okay, and let's have message as and so let's initialize. So let's have and let's have this one. So here, so and because they have the same name, we have to make clear that one by using the this keyword to identify this message variable from this one. Okay, and let's initialize the thread. So new thread, it has to be this to indicate this one. Let's give a name, let's call it message. Okay, so here we will use the message printer, and here we will use the message of the message user. Now let's do it in the main class. So and let's have message users, a number of message users, message user 1. So here we will have the arguments of, okay, and let's have a message of here it is. Let's have it's not message users, it's message user. So let's have two more, message user 1. Let's start it, and then we will stop them, one join. Okay, and then okay, so let's have the 3 message users to stop here. Okay, so now we have got print message class. So this brings the message. So this message can bring a certain number of characters at a time, and then it takes a time to bring certain part of the message. just for an example. Then the message user will be using this message printer and prints them as the class gets them. So when we run it in the main class, we will see that the message brought by the print message will be printed in a haphazard fashion, and that will be corrected by using synchronization. So here let's run the code and see. Okay, so you can see that here it is, synchronization, an example. Okay, so here we will see the messages are not correctly formatted. So to do that, we will use the synchronization, thread synchronization. To do that, you just add only synchronized, and once it's synchronized, it will make the stars before and after each message. Okay, before and after each message. This makes it clear. So this is a simple one. So here the printing has been formatted, but because of an error in the bug, okay, we expected the message, this one, to be with a print without a line, and this one should be with a line, so that the message lines will be. So this kind of bugs this is very simple one, but when you have a bug like in a mathematical calculation, it is very difficult, okay, when it does not cause compile or runtime error, but the output is not correct as you want it. This is a kind of bug which is very difficult to correct. So now we can see the message separate on each line. Okay, say here it is completed in one line, and synchronization is completed, and an example is completed on a separate line. Okay, so the messages by the message printing class will be first completed before another class is called on to print another message. Okay, another object or another instance of the message printer is called and print another message. The first one will be completed. So that's how the synchronization works, to synchronize the thread so that they will provide meaningful parallel activities. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you for your time.